Hey crazy crafters, it's Wednesday and that means it's time for Technique of the Week here at Krazy Kreations. If you're excited for today's project, please let us know in that comments section below because Technique of the Week is live, so that means we can read your comments and interact with you during today's video. Technique of the Week is all about trying brand new techniques and crafting projects using Krazy Kreations products. And those include vinyl outline stickers, handmade microfine glitter paper. We also sell card kits here. We have a monthly subscription club, which is so cute for this month. So you'll want to stay tuned for the reveal later this week. But it's just so much fun to try different things and explore all the options with Krazy Kreations products. My name is Jackie, and I'm the marketing director here. And I've created a really cute project for us today. Actually, it's one project, but it's also two. So we are doing the same project two different ways. Now, if at any time you have a question or you need a link in the comment section below, Eric is your guy today. He is behind the scenes and he's going to be the one in the comment section. So make sure you say hello to him. I can't wait to get started. What we usually do is show you the project, walk you through how to make it, and then at the end of the video, we tell you all about the kit we're offering on the website if you want to purchase and do this project at home. And then you can always rewatch this video as you do the project. So without further ado, I think I should show you these really cute tags that we're going to be making today. So I'm calling these fall latte tags because they remind me of pumpkin spice lattes. So this sticker has been around for about a year or so, and I just thought it was adorable. I can't wait for fall to finally start and for the temperatures to start cooling down a little bit. So I decided to make this autumn-inspired project. Now this particular tag that I'm holding in my hands is actually a gift card pocket tag. And this is something that we've done before, but I wanted to put a different spin on it with a different theme. And I just think it's really fun to use something in a different way. So this little, right here, this little part opens up. It's a pocket. You can slip a gift card in there. You can slip a note in there. It's not really thick enough for a piece of candy, but you could try it. But it's really, really cute, and it was really fun to make. This one, on the other hand, does not have the gift card pocket, and it's a little bit bigger than the other tag, but as you can see, they are almost the same, just a tad different, because this tag has a different shape up here. We call this our concave tag because of the style. And this one is made out of chipboard, so it's thicker. Whereas this one on the left is made out of cardstock. So two different styles of the same design. What do you think? Do you have a favorite? Let me know if you like the one on the left or the one on the right. Because these two are so similar in design, I wanted to just make one of these with you today. And I was going to show you how to make the one on the left, the one that fits the gift card. So let's go ahead and get started. Now these tags are really easy to make, but they have such an impact when you see them up in person. I wish you could see all of this beautiful holographic border sticker. It's nice and shiny. That glitter paper is sparkling. So I'm going to put these off to the side. And hopefully Eric will tell me which one of those was your favorite, so you have a little bit of time to tell us. And by the way, we are going to be picking a random live commenter to receive the tag that I'm making today. So make sure you leave lots of comments. The more you comment, the more chances you have to win this project. Okay, so this here is a die cut that was designed here at Krazy Kreations. This is the base of the tag. So it actually does, oh maybe it doesn't. I grabbed the wrong, oh no I didn't. Phew. At first I didn't see that there were little perforation marks on there, but they're there. So it does come with perforated lines, so that makes the folding and scoring really easy to do because you just follow the guidelines. If you have explored our SVG library on our website, you might have seen this file on there. It is an SVG file that you can download to your computer, and you can cut it on your Silhouette machine, your Cricut machine, and of course your brother's scan and cut machine if you wanted to make a ton of these tags. But in the specific kit that we're going to be going over later, you actually get the die cut. So it's kind of fun to have both options, you know. So I am going to fold along all of these perforated lines. These are just little tabs that create the pocket when it's closed. And there's no right or wrong way to fold it. I could have folded it this way, but I decided to put the pocket like this. So you can mix it up either way you want to. All right. Next, we're going to decorate the inside of the pocket. So I have my little piece here pre-cut for us, and it is from our Autumn Breeze paper collection. This is a really fun pattern. And let's see the size that I cut it. So I'm taking out my ruler, 2.5 by 3 3/4. Now this here is a 2 3/4 inch width tag, so it's going to leave a little bit of a border going around the inside. So I'm going to take my adhesive. Okay, I see a comment from Becky Ann. I love them both. Will the scratch off ticket fit in the pocket card? You know what? I haven't tried it. However, it looks like it might fit. So if you have a scratch off ticket, as long as it's less than 2 3/4 inches wide, then you should be good. Alright, so I'm just matching this up on the inside, giving a little bit of matting showing. If you're curious on how I got these little snipped corners, I just kind of matched it up to the top of this piece, and I trimmed the corners to match the shape that was already there, and it was the perfect angle. That is a little tip for you when you go to make this tag. All right, so we have our inside piece down. So we have actually covered up our hole, and I want to go ahead and re-pierce that hole with my crocodile tool, because eventually we are going to need to put some twine through there. So if you have a hole punch, you can use that as well. This way we have a nice and pierced hole. And at this point, we're going to decorate the border, the seam of the paper, of this leaf pattern paper. So we are going to be using the Yay 2914 gold holographic stickers. I think these ones are my new favorite because they have these tiny delicate scalloped designs. They also have straight lines and a diamond sheet. For this part of the tag, I'm using the straight line border stickers. And I'm just going to line it up on the seam of the leaf paper and trim it to size. So I'm doing the little corners first because that way it'll just look more finished when I put a long piece at the top. And this is a great point in the project. If your angles weren't perfect for this piece of paper, the little border stickers can help kind of disguise that a little bit because you can overcorrect your corners. So now I'm just going to put a long piece along the side because we do see part of the side when the pocket is closed. And then the top. And I'm making sure to press down my border stickers as I like the placement because I don't want them to come back up, especially if I'm going to gift this to somebody. So we've put on those holographic border stickers. Now I did not do this side or the bottom. And that's because if you look in the sample, those parts are covered up when you close the pocket, and nobody's ever going to see those if you did put them in there. So we're going to save our border stickers so we can use more later on different projects, and we're just going to leave these empty. The next step we're going to do is we are going to close up the pocket, and I really recommend using a score tape or a double-sided tape to do this. I'm using score tape in the 1/8 inch size. And I have to tell you, I love my score tape stacker. It makes it so easy to grab the right size of score tape. And we just got these back in stock. So if you don't have one of these yet, they are awesome. And you can even store your scissors in the top. All right, I'm going to move this over a little bit. Now you can tear score tape or you can cut it. It's up to you. Sometimes I find it's easier to just tear. And now I'm going to peel off the release paper because it is a double-sided adhesive. All right, so I got one. The reason I'm using score tape is it is really, really sticky, so it's going to make sure that pocket does not open up on us. So next we want these tabs folded in just like so, and we're going to close our tag. So the tabs are now on the inside, just like that. Awesome. All right, next step, more border stickers. Now because these are so thin and delicate and dainty, I actually doubled up on the next area that I used the border stickers. So I'm going to grab a straight line, if I can find one. There we go. And the straight line is going to go across the pocket. I'm going to flip this over and trim. Okay, and now I'm going to find a scalloped border. And I'm going to put it right underneath. So this is going to make the border sticker look thicker than it actually is because we put two right next to each other. I'm going to flip this over and trim. That looks beautiful. Next, we're going to add this strip of paper down here at the bottom. So we'll need that brown color for the back, and then our blue patterned paper right here. This, I believe, is 1 inch tall by 2 3/4 inches wide. I'm going to flip it over, put my adhesive on it. Going to match up side to side and have some matting on the top and bottom. And then we're going to adhere that down. And I'm kind of using the corner of this pocket as a guide. I need to remember to leave room at the bottom of my tag for that sentiment sticker. That looks good. Look at how those colors really make that brown bag tag really pop, especially with the gold. I think the gold complements the brown bag cardstock really well. Next, let's add our reinforcer. So that's this little guy up here. And it has a perforation line on it. So all we need to do is add some adhesive. Fold it in half like a taco and put it over that hole punch. Beautiful. Okay, so at this point, let's add a little bit more bling. So we need 2 more scalloped borders. And if you're liking this border sticker, number 2914, we just put more colors on the website. So they come in silver, gold, black, and white. And remember, you can always alter the gold, silver, and white with a marker if you wanted to change the color. Okay. Don't forget, if you have questions or comments, we can answer them, and the more you comment, the more chances you have to win this tag. So now that we've done all of our bling stickers, it's time to add that sentiment at the bottom of the tag. This sentiment is on the outline sticker sheet called Spiced Pumpkin. This is also where we're going to get our latte sticker and our leaves. But we have these little sentiments right here. Thankful for you. So I like to grab my tweezers. Grab the word, reposition the word in the center of the tweezers, and we should have just enough room for the words, height-wise. Thankful for and you. You can always change up the sentiment if you wanted to say something different. I'm going to grab one of these little heart stickers and put it over here. Make sure you rub down those stickers, and this is the time where you can go in and see if you need to remove any of the negative pieces from inside those letters. For example, I have a little piece stuck inside of the R and the F, and you can just use your tweezers to pick it out. It'll come right off, and now we can read our word even better. Let's see what else we can do before we start coloring our images. The only thing I see that we can do is add our twine, so let's go ahead and do that. I have some brown baker's twine. I'm going to fold it in half. Thread it through. I see a comment from Annabelle. Would you use a permanent alcohol marker to color the silver border sticker? Yes, you would use an alcohol marker like the Right Arts that I'm going to be using in a few minutes, or you can use a Sharpie. Anything alcohol based will be permanent. So now I'm going to put these ends through the loop. Pull it tight. And something that I like to do, but it's not necessary, is to tie a little knot towards the end of the string so that it doesn't unravel, because these brown and white colors are twisted together, and sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes they will like to untwist. So I just tied a little knot so that they won't untwist. And then I trimmed it. Okay, our tag is looking really good. All we need to do now is add the latte and a leaf. So we're going to put this off to the side and grab our glitter paper. Christine says these will be great for teacher gifts. I completely agree. These are so cute, and I think a teacher would really appreciate these. So now that we have our glitter paper, this is Krazy Kreations microfine handmade glitter paper. So that means that we do need to burnish first, or rub with our fingers. This is going to make it shinier going to make it smoother, and we're adding luster from our fingertips. So you don't want to skip this step. Now that we've rubbed it, if you go back and touch it, you'll notice that the glitter does not flake off and it feels like velvet. So back to our outline sticker sheet. All of these white ones that you see here have actually been used and peeled by me. So I'm going to use the leaf to show you what it looks like before you peel it. So you just grab the outline, and then you position it on your glitter paper. And at this point, you'll want to kind of press it down. And if you have a brayer tool, this is a great time to use your brayer tool and your fingers to burnish. And now it's ready to color. So for time's sake, I've already gone ahead and cut around my pieces. That's usually the last step after coloring. But I put these on glitter paper and I trimmed them out so that I can color these with you today. And we're going to be using our Right Art markers. So I'm going to start with the pumpkin. The pumpkin, usually a pumpkin is orange, so we're going to start with orange colors. YR18 and YR01. So we always want to have a dark color and a light color to do the blending and shading. And we're going to start with the darkest color. And we're going to put that color where we want shadowed areas. Now those areas that you want shadowed, that's up to you placement wise. So you decide where you want those shadows to be. We are using the warm glitter paper on this project because I think warm glitter paper with that gold sparkle in it really complements the gold holographic stickers and the fall season in general. So now I'm using YR01 and I'm just dragging that color. And it's going to blend the two colors together. Wendy's asking, do you sell the other tags separately? I think you mean this one. And yes, this one is on the website, but I do want to tell you something about this tag in just a minute. So I'm going to color first. Okay, so now we're going to do the stem with a dark and light green. And Eric wants me to tell you all that even though the chipboard tag doesn't come with a gift card pocket, you can always add a gift card pocket on the back of the chipboard style tag. Okay, so we've colored our pumpkin. Now let's color the coffee sleeve. So I'm going to get two browns, a dark and a light. I'll start with my dark color. That is a really good idea, Eric, so thank you for sharing that. And then I'm going to take my light brown and just drag the color into the center. I don't even know if pumpkin spice lattes are available at Starbucks yet, but I can't wait to have my first one of the season. If you have a favorite fall drink, let us know in the comment section. Next, we're going to use blues to color the background of the pumpkin. So for those colors, I used B09 and B02. Again, starting with dark, shading with light. This time that dark color is going to go towards the stem. And around the pumpkin on the bottom. And then I'm going to use B02 because B09 looks dark, but when you add the B02, it really lightens it up. This will complement the paper that we're using on the tag. And all that's left to color is the whipped cream and the coffee cup for this image. So let's start with that whipped cream. I decided to use E40, which is a very, very light brown, almost a yellowish color. When you're using a light color and you want it to look kind of white, you want to make sure to get some scratch paper and clean your marker. Make sure there's no dark color on the tip of your marker. Then I'm going to kind of feather this color on the edges of the whipped cream. Light hand, so light pressure. And we're going to take a 00 marker to fade it to white. It's really important that you use a marker that has a lot of ink in it, because if your colorless blender is kind of drying out, you're not going to get the effect that you want. So I'm going to go to the edge of that E40 and kind of feather it out. The way to know if your colorless blender has a lot of ink in it, just test it on your hand. If it feels wet, you're probably good. If it feels dry, then you might want to consider buying a re-inker. And we can link that for you if you need that. We can also link that score tape stacker for you. Okay, so there's our whipped cream. It looks so creamy. Make sure you clean your colorless blender. I just scribbled it off onto some scratch paper over here on the side. And now we're going to color the cup. Now a coffee cup, or a disposable coffee cup, is usually white, but we want to add a little bit of gray to just make it look more dimensional, more lifelike. So I have CG02. I'm going to put it kind of around the edges. Very similar to what we did with the whipped cream. And then I'm going to take my colorless blender and, making sure it's clean, I'm just going to kind of feather those edges so it blends to white. This will make it look like there's a shadow on the cup. There we go. So we've just colored the latte cup. Now let's color this leaf. The leaf was really fun to color because I used 3 fall colors. I used R20, YR18, and YR01. I wanted it to be a deep orange color. So first I'm going to start with R20 and put that color in the center of each section of the leaf. And notice how it is not uniform, it is not symmetrical. I just kind of put the color down in areas, because when leaves change color, they do it kind of in random spots. It's not going to be the same on this side as over on this side. Next we have our YR18, and I'm going to go to the edge where that R20 ended and then pull. And I'm coloring over the black lines in the leaf to make it easier for myself. Next I'm going to use YR01, which is a light orange, and just go from where that dark orange ended and all the way up to the tip of the leaf. I love this color so much. It reminds me of like a rust colored orange. Very appropriate for this gift card, or this gift tag, and for fall. Okay, this comment I just love from Christine. Everyone I care about a latte is getting one of these gift card holders. That is going to be so awesome. So I'm going to bring our tag back onto the screen and zoom out for you just a little bit. All we need to do now is add some adhesive on the back of these and put it on the front of our tag. If you want to, you can always go around the edge of your images with a black marker to hide the core of the paper that might be showing from when you cut it out. Okay, so I'm going to position my put a latte right over here. You also might want to be aware of not putting any adhesive at the top of the latte. Otherwise, it'll stick to that background paper and it will close up your pocket. And then I'm going to tuck my leaf. I think I'll tuck it in a little bit more. Just like that. Press it down. And voila, what an adorable little fall tag. And you can change the colors up. You can do so many different things with this little tag. There's also a lot of little acorn stickers that are left on the sheet that I didn't use. But you can use these too, and they go really well with the theme of the fall. So I hope you all enjoyed making this tag with me. Let's talk about the other tag for just a minute. So this is the chipboard tag. And as you can see, it uses the same papers. They're just cut a little bit differently. It uses the same holographic stickers. Same paper here, same paper here. It's just cut a little bit differently to accommodate the height difference in the tag. But I wanted to show you that how the tag originally comes from the website. These are called the small chipboard tags, concave style. And this is what the tag started out as. So I'll zoom out a little bit. So it actually started out a lot taller. And I thought, you know, for this particular sticker, it seemed a little bit too tall. So I just took my guillotine paper trimmer and I trimmed my tag to make it shorter. So this is chipboard. It is a little bit tricky to cut, but if you have a guillotine paper trimmer, you can totally do it. So that is a slight difference there in the tag size. But I thought it looked really good, just a little bit shorter, and it matches this tag a little bit more now. So this is a kit on the Krazy Kreations website if you wanted to make these at home, and the kit will make 6 tags. So it'll make 3 of these and 3 of these. Let's show you what comes in the kit. Just a second. Grabbing my supplies. Okay. I might need to zoom out just a tad. Okay, I zoomed out a lot. All right, so first thing you get is you get cardstock. So you're getting 8.5 by 11 cardstock. This is the one that we used for the blue check here on the bottom. You're also going to receive that leaf paper. You can also use the other side too. This, to me, feels very coffee, but I was using this side today. You get the brown cardstock for the matting. You get 2 pieces of glitter paper. Now, what we tell you is that one sticker sheet, one outline sticker, will always fit, all of these images will always fit on one 6x6. So if you're getting 2 glitter papers, that means you're getting 2 spiced pumpkin outline stickers. You're going to be receiving the holographic mini scallops in gold. You're going to be receiving baker's twine. And then you're also receiving 3 of the chipboard tags, which you will need to trim, and 3 of these die cuts for the gift card holder, along with 3 little reinforcements, which are so stinking cute on there. So this is the kit. Remember, it makes 6 tags, 3 of each, and retail, if you were to buy all of this stuff separately, I think it comes out to $24. I put it on special for Technique of the Week for $18.99. So if you were to calculate that, that makes each tag just a little bit over $3, which I would say is a steal. And there's a few add-on options as well. So the first add-on option, if you wanted to, you can add on these glitter dots. So these are little bling dots. They're small and large on the same sheet. These are not available on the website yet. So the only way you can get these right now is to include them in your order as the add-on option 1. And I did put a few on this chipboard style tag to show you that it just really complements those gold colors that we use today. Add-on option number 2 is 3 more of these die cut tags and the reinforcers for $2.99. And then add-on option number 3 is 3 more of the chipboard style tags for also $2.99. So if you wanted to, you can make all 6 chipboard, or you can make all 6 the gift card holders. But you would need to do one of those add-on options. So lots of options for you to think about, and I'm going to show you these tags one more time. I thought they came out really cute. If you love them, let us know. We like to know what you like. And I don't see any more comments for me to read today, so I'm going to go back up to our other camera, and thank you so much for watching Technique of the Week here at Krazy Kreations. Remember, we like to read all your comments after the video. We're going to be picking a live winner to win the tag that I made today. So fingers crossed, I hope it's you. And don't forget to give our video a thumbs up or a heart. And don't forget about subscribing to our YouTube channel. We do Technique of the Week every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. We also do a video called Live Friday over on Facebook at 1 p.m. Pacific time. So thanks again for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I can't wait to see you next time here at Krazy Kreations. I'm Jackie, and I'll see you soon.